Voice clear? Everything is okay? If voice clear means I will start. Laptop problem is not there because now I correctly know how to set. Okay, see. Now start. See, question 2, I already told. Now you should do little fast. Principles all told. Now only thing is, you should remember one important thing. See, just to make one more note, before starting next question, make a note. Sigma 1 is the stress at the top fiber. Sigma 2 is the stress at the bottom fiber. When you find MR, all these things you write, always maximum stress is considered. Why? Obvious reason. If you control the maximum stress, see, for finding MR, via media, intermediate stresses are not considered because critically sigma 1 and sigma 2. Maximum stress at top fiber, maximum stress at bottom fiber. It can be compression or tension depending upon the bending nature. So don't by heart compression tension. Now, sigma 1 and sigma 2 both are to be controlled. When you find MR, means what? Maximum BM cross section can resist. So when you write MR, it is understood what? For if you apply a bending moment equal to MR, section should be safe, or that is the last part of the last ending stage of the safe. Little more BM is unsafe. So therefore, remember, always for safety, what is the condition? The bending moment for cross section should not exceed moment of resistance of cross section. Bending moment means what? What is bending moment? How much bending moment you are applying. Okay, then MR means how much bending moment cross section can maximum resist. Furthermore, it cannot resist. So if the bending moment exceeds MR, section is not safe. That's all. So suppose a question is there to check the safety. What to do? When check the safety comes, you can do it in two different ways. First option, find sigma 1 and sigma 2 due to the bending moment. Don't bother about MR. This I will do in the next class. From next class, I will do that one. Two options are there. First option, see, check the safety means BM is known. Of course, sometimes BM is not known. Span and loading will be given. You have to find the BM, maximum BM. So for that BM, you find stresses developed without bothering about permissible. Okay, now once you get the stresses at top and bottom fiber, compare it with the permissible limit. If sagging BM is there, top compression, bottom tension. If hogging BM is there, top tension, bottom compression. So with the compare with the allowed stress there. If the stress developed is within the limit or even equal to limit, it is safe. If the stress comes above limit, unsafe. That is one of the option. Or second option, no, don't apply bending moment. You find out what is moment of resistance, how much BM cross section can resist. Then compare the bending moment with MR. If the applied bending moment is more than MR, unsafe. If it is equal to MR or less than MR, it is safe. That may make all these notes. So when you find MR, very important, sigma 1 and sigma 2, both of them should not exceed the permissible limit. Means, once again write, if the BM is sagging, then sigma 1 will be compression. Sigma 2 will be tension. So, if the BM is sagging, the top fiber stress should not exceed permissible compressive stress. Bottom fiber stress should not exceed permissible tensile stress. Or, if the BM is hogging, top tension, write everything, bottom compression. Then, topmost fiber stress should not exceed permissible tensile stress. Bottommost fiber should not exceed permissible compressive stress. So depending on the nature of bending moment, decide top and bottom fibers are getting what type of stresses. Then if you want to find MR, both of them should be within the limit. And one thing, one of them should reach the limit. Why? If suppose imagine permissible is 100 here. Here permissible is 90, just for fun. Suppose the stress becomes 98 here and stress becomes 86 here. No doubt, safe. But this is not the maximum BM it can resist. Little more capacity is there. So, what you have to do? Either this should reach 100 or this should reach 90. Both simultaneously will reach limit, only rarest of rare cases. Tell me, compression and tension, both fiber stresses simultaneously reaching the permissible limit. That happens in RCC only for what? Which section? In RCC, it happens only for, charging is on, no problem. In RCC, definition, that is for balance section. So, therefore, now remember, when you find MR, you go for as much as possible stress, but not beyond the limit. Now, you suppose the stress limit given here. Do not blindly substitute the stress limit and find MR equal to F sigma 1 Z1. You substitute the stress here, see what stress comes here. See, if you eat in the, how much money, suppose I told you twice the bill. Somebody who is having 200 rupees, he should not eat 200. He can eat 200 provided AC person has got at least 300 rupees. If the person who is in the self-service side, if he has 200 rupees, then he can order for 200 provided AC person has either 300 rupees or more than 300. Suppose AC person has only how much? 150 rupees. Then this person, even though he is having 200 rupees, he should spend only 100 rupees. Why? When he spends 100, his, sorry, how much it is? Double, sorry. If the AC person has 350 rupees, then even though this person has 200 rupees, he should not order 200. He should order only 175. Because when he orders 175, when same order is made there, his bill will reach 350. So therefore, whatever stress limit given, consider it. But without waiting, see right here, very, very important. Consider the stress limit given. Okay, then. But blindly do not substitute. What you do? If that stress reaches the limit, check whether other side is safe or not. If other side is safe, well and good. If other side is not safe, then you should reduce the stress there. See, for example, ordinary person, 200 rupees. He will ask the AC person, I have 200, shall I order 200? Imagine AC person has got 500 rupees. He will tell, okay, no problem, because he has got 500. So if you spend 200, his bill will come 400. He will tell, okay, no problem. Then you spend 200. Suppose when you have 200, ask AC person, shall I spend 200? He will tell, suppose he has 350 rupees. No. Don't go for 200. Because if you eat for 200, my bill will come 350. I cannot pay it. I can pay only 350. Therefore, for that, you spend, even though you have 200, spend only what? 175. Or other way, go to AC person. AC person will tell, I have 500 rupees with me. Shall I order? Imagine that person has 300 with him. He will tell, okay, no problem. Why? Because when he spends 500, the self-service person, bill will come 250. He can pay it. He will tell, okay, no problem. Or, suppose he has got 500, this person has got 225 rupees. Then he will tell, shall I order 500? He will tell, no. Don't order 500. I have only 225. If you order for 500, when I make the same order here, I have to pay 250 rupees. I have only 225 rupees with me. Therefore, see to ensure that I am safe. If I am safe, you are safe. Because here not that way. In beam, safe should be both tension compression. One side gone means beam gone. It is a question of front wheel, back wheel. If any one wheel is useless, other wheel cannot go. Vehicle will go because of both the wheels running fluently. If any one wheel gets punctured, other wheel cannot go. So they should see that mutually they will ensure that both are safe. Then go to maximum limit. Everything I told, write it. Clear now? Everything I told, write it now. What all I told, including money matter, including the vehicle, two-wheeler, including two-wheeler, both should be safe. Clear? Each and every point you write, then it will be fully clear. Okay, now I will not keep on wasting time now. Now marathon, I will start one by one. I will solve one or two. I will ask you to solve one or two. Today is the last class for MR. Yes, and one more thing. Today's class, I will conclude MR. Suppose little earlier over, I will stop the class. That's all. And also, last class for YouTube. Further continuation from next week will be in Zoom, only for the group members. Okay, start. Now, question 2, part 2, question 1. Permissible bending stress is 150. MR already over. Okay, next. Question 2. See, this is already over last time. Now, question 2 for part 2. What is the question? Find MR if permissible compressive stress is 120 Newton per mm square. That is the question. Question is, find MR if permissible compressive stress is 120. Like telling, what all you can order if the ordinary person, one of the person has that much money. Doubt comes, what about other person? No problem, he has plenty of money. See, he is telling permissible compressive stress is 120. Somebody will ask, what about tension? You don't bother. Nothing to worry. When 120 comes in compression, how much comes in tension? It can resist. How you know it? Because they are not told. See, suppose, say once again example, only one stress given. See, ordinary person, he will tell, I have 200. Shall I order 200? AC person will tell, okay, no problem. Okay, go ahead. That means 100% AC person has got, what, tell me? When self-service person asks him, I got 200 rupees with me, shall I spend it? AC person will tell, okay, no problem, spend. 100% clear. What? AC person has got either that much or more. How much? Tell me. The AC person has got. How much money he has got? Either something or more than that one. That is sure. That's why he will ask, how much money you have got? I don't bother about me. You spend 200. I am okay. You spend 200. I am not bothered. Means AC person has 100%. How much money? Either something or more than that one. How much? Tell me. AC person. Example is known for you. Self-service tells, I want to spend 200. Now minimum. He has either 400 or more than 400. Then he will tell, he will ask, how much money you have got? Ayo, why you bother about me? You spend, no problem. Or, AC person will. See, he will tell, I have got 1,000 rupees. Shall I spend? Self-service person will tell, okay, no problem. Then he will ask, how much money you have got? It is not required for you. I need not tell you. You spend 1,000, nothing to worry. Means, self-service person, he has how much? Tell me, how much he has got? When AC is telling, I want to spend 1,000, is any objection for you? Self-service person tells, no problem, spend. That means you are sure that this person has how much? At least either 500 or more than 500. Then he will ask, anyway, let me know how much money you have got. I am not telling you. Why should I tell you? No. If something happens, nothing will happen. If you spend 5,000, nothing will happen to me. I am safe. Okay, done. That because he knows he has either 500 or more than 500. By chance he has got exactly 500. It's a coincidence. That is a balance section. Why balance? Because when you go for RCC, neutral axis comes in fractions all. You won't get round number. neutral axis will come 138.394 like that. Then it happens means coincidence, like it is rare, it actually in working stress method, in my entire teaching, when I analyze the beam, not theory, I never got a single question where it came balanced, either little that side or this side. It is because when you find the area of the steel, pi will come. Pi by 4 diameter square means fraction will come. So far, I never got a single question where it comes exactly balanced. Theoretically possible. Just imagine, self-service person has 150 rupees and 48 paisa. Imagine the time when paisa is valid. And the AC person has 300 rupees 96 paisa. Oh, this is the coincidence of coincidence, correct? Tell me, is it possible? Is it possible that way? Both are not knowing how much money each other. When he counts, he has 150 rupees and 48 paisa. This person will, AC person will tell, I have 300 rupees and 96 paisa. Oh, yo, this is called too much, ultimate, height of coincidence. It is called height of coincidence. 1 in crore also will not come in RCC. You see, you know how much teaching experience I have got. It never came in my class in a working test method, section is balanced. It never came. That is when the properties are given. It never came. I know. I tried to set once. I could not because area of steel pi comes. Even if pi is not coming, if I give area of steel, when you solve quadratic equation, fraction will come. So it is only rarest of rare case. Usually not possible. Just like see, not winning a Lok Sabha election by 1 vote. That is possible. Lok Sabha election, usually if you win by 1000 votes, it is called very close margin. 100 votes, called very rare. One single vote Lok Sabha, that is possible, but this is not possible. It's the ultimate coincidence. Okay, start. That's all. Write everything, start now. See, start. First. Now, this question, permissible compressive test is 120 they told. They want to solve 2 questions. One question is, find MR if permissible compressive test is 120 and A, if BM is sagging. So, okay, start. Question A, sagging BM. Okay, sagging BM. So, top compression, bottom tension. So, tell the answer. Permissible compressive stress is 150 Newton per mm square. Tell me. Therefore, maximum limit for which one? Maximum for which one? Tell me. Maximum limit is for sigma 1 or sigma 2? Maximum limit is for sigma 1 or sigma 2? Fast. Sagging BM they told. Maximum limit is for which one? Sigma 1 or sigma 2? Tension they are not bothered. That the permissible test they are giving, it is sagging BM. It is for which one? Ayyo, print mistake. I can change the question. These all no problem. If I can go back and change the question, okay. Such things are okay. It happens. See, this type of mistake I always make. This is nothing to worry. Tell. It is. So, maximum limit for sigma 1 is 120 over Newton per mm square. That's all. Therefore, MR equal to sigma 1 into Z1. Sigma 1, 120 into Z1. Where is Z1? 2.41603 10 to the power 6. Tell the answer. It comes in Newton millimeter or get me in kilonewton meter. 120 into 2.41603 is 289.924 kilonewton meter. Okay. Now 1 minute. Or note, suppose we want to find we want to find MR by the equation MR equal to sigma 2 into Z2. Okay, no problem. Then sigma 2 is what? Maximum allowed what stress? Tell me. Sigma 2 is maximum allowed what stress? Tell me. If you find a sagging BM, if you want to find MR by sigma 2 Z2, then that sigma 2 should be maximum allowed what stress? First, it is the maximum allowed what stress. That sigma 2, little fast, don't waste time. That sigma 2 is the maximum allowed what stress. Allowed or permissible, both are same. This is my difficulty. If you want to find MR by sigma 2 Z2, then the sigma 2 is maximum allowed what? This is the ultimate limit, not answering. It is the maximum limit for which stress. This is actually called beyond the limit. Tensile stress, maximum allowed tensile stress. Tensile stress, right here, not given. Okay, that means, see, like I told you, ordinary self-service tells, I have 300 rupees. Can I buy? Other AC will tell, okay, you buy. No problem. How much money you have got? I am not telling you. No problem. I am not telling you. So not told. Okay. Therefore understood. What? Understood. Right. Whatever tension comes, it can take. So what to do now? Then what do? For sigma 1 equal to 120 Newton per mm square in compression, find what is sigma 2. How much sigma 2? Sigma 2 equal to 117 by 133 times sigma 1 is 120. So let the compression reach 120. See how much tension will reach. Answer. How much? Let the compression reach 120. See how much tension will come at that time. 117 by 133 into 120. 105.564. 105.5639 Newton per mm square. Correct? Yes or no? Correct answer? 105 point something? Yes, okay. Therefore, MR equal to 105.5639 into Z2. Where is Z2? 2.74613 10 to the power 6. It comes in Newton millimeter. Calculate in kilonewton meter. Okay, I will calculate. You don't waste time. New calculator. See? Over. 289.924. Tell me, same answer or not? Same answer. I used special calculator. Tell me, same answer or not? 105.5639 into that one. Same answer? It has to be same. What calculator? I have not calculated. Fast. Okay. Same answer. Okay, now this question is over. Now do one thing. Same question B. B. Same data, permissible compressive is 120. But they told BM is hogging. Tension compression. Now new question. So tell me answer now. They told hogging BM. Since they told hogging BM, therefore that permissible compressive stress of 120 Newton per millimeter square is limit for which one? Tell me. Limit for which one? Sigma 1 or sigma 2? They told permissible compression 120, but BM is hogging. So that 120 they told is limit for sigma 1 or sigma 2? Is it the limit for sigma 1 or sigma 2? Fast. These are all you should understand. Is it for sigma 1 or sigma 2? That limit they told, 120, is it for sigma 1 or sigma 2? BM is hogging. It is for sigma 2. So, MR equal to calculate sigma 2 into Z2. sigma 2 120, Z2 is 2.74613 10 to the power 6. Write the answer, not required. Leave it. Or make a note. Suppose you want MR by sigma 1 into Z1, then that sigma 1 is tension. Tension. They are not told how much tension. Okay, no problem. What you do? Then for sigma 2 equal to 120, find what is sigma 1. Using what? Using the equation sigma 1 equal to 133 by 117 times sigma 2. Substitute and get MR. Same answer will come. Full clear or not? Fast tell me. Will full clear? I will go to the next part now. If it is full clear, we are reaching the ending part now. The most critical part when double limit is there. We are reaching the most critical part where double limit is there, because practically there will be limit for compression and also limit for tension. These are all understanding problems. Real concept is limit is there for both. Okay, clear. Now I will do one thing. All these I will remove. Okay, now before going further, I want one more question. You should solve here. I will take 5 minutes break. Question 3. You should solve. Question 3. Find MR. Question number 3. Find MR if permissible tensile stress. Last time compression. Tensile stress is, say, randomly 160 Newton per mm square. Solve 2 questions. Sub-question. 2 sub-questions. See, 2 sub-questions. A is sagging BM, B is hogging BM. Sagging BM, bottom tension, top compression. Hogging BM, top tension, bottom compression. You decide and tell the answer. I will give answer for both and go out. I will come back in 3 minutes. You decide that 160 is sigma 1 or sigma 2. You decide. First is sagging BM. Answer is 439.38 kN meter. You try both the ways. This is one question. Second question, it is hogging BM. Then the answer is 300, it is changing, see, 386.56 kilonewton meter. Fast get these two answers. See, I will tell you what to do. Just not much. 3-4 minutes break I will take. Because when I come back, serious question. See. No, my sagging BM, tension limitation means bottom limitation. Substitute. If you want to use the top value by finding sigma 1, hogging BM, tension limitation, top. Use top value if you want to check the other value. These are the respective MRs when tension is limited. So with this one, bending stress limited is over without telling anything, tension compression. Then compression limit over for both sagging hogging, tension limit over for both sagging hogging. Now coming up is double limit. Actually for learning, next question is the most important. Why? Because practically, see, RCC, there is limit for compression, limit for tension. Steel, yes, limit for compression, limit for tension. Or any wooden beam, there is a limit for both. So far we solve the question to understand the concept. Now, real limit, like you know how much money ordinary person has got, how that is self-service person has got, and you know how much money is there with the person who is going to AC room, because both have got money. Last time, one of them we not considered. Why? He is telling, I am not telling, I am safe. But this time, both are telling, I have this much money, I have this much money. Now do it, fast. Not much time. You type, you got it. I will come in 2-3 minutes only. I will not take much break. If you type, got it. If you got the answer, I want to waste time. I just sit for 2 minutes and come, because no fan here. If you got the answer, I will come back in 2-3 minutes only. Now we are entering the real concept problem. Remember, real concept problem means the ultimate test for understanding, because what I am solving now is the real concept. See, question. I will remove all this way. These are all not required. I want more space now because some writings are there. I want more space. I want only these two values. And if you want, I will put stress diagram also here. Okay. See, stress diagram here I will write here. This is a stress diagram. Compression, tension, sigma 1, sigma 2. This is compression. This is tension. If the BM is, if it is sagging BM, or it will be tension compression, sigma 1 is tension, sigma 2 is compression, if it is hogging BM. These all already told. First of all, I need not write. But I wrote so that those who are serious will understand. Okay, start. Question number 5, correct? Yes, question number 5. Part 2, question number 5 and 6. 2 questions are there. See, 2 questions are there. 1 minute. Now, most critical question. Question number 5. Find MR if, I will tell what is if now. If permissible compressive stress, they don't tell which one, where top and bottom. See, in material property, tension compression is known. Nobody will in IS code will tell sagging BM, hogging BM. Why? That you decide. Permissible compressive stress is 100 Newton per mm square, and also permissible tensile stress is 125 Newton per mm square is the question. This is the question number 5, and BM is sagging, very important. So top compression, bottom tension. So your stress diagram will be like this. This is sigma 1 compression, sigma 2 tension, sufficient compression tension. Okay, start. Solve this question. See, correctly. Systematically solve. After this question, one more question comes. Then I will go to the rarest of rare question, which you can enjoy. Start. Now, bending, see, MR you can find, see, we can find MR by, I will give both the options for you, for thorough understanding, by MR equal to sigma 1 into Z1 or MR equal to sigma 2 into Z2. If you take sigma 1 into Z1, then sigma 1 is maximum stress at the top fiber. Maximum stress at the top fiber. Don't tell compression tension. If I use this equation, sigma 2 is maximum stress at bottom fiber. Start. Now, this question, tell me, for this question, tell me fast, sigma 1 is compression or tension? Fast tell me. For this question, sigma, I will put common note here. See, this is for both, common for both. For this question, sigma 1 is what? Tell me. Sagging BM given. So sigma 1 is what? For this question. Sigma 1 is, for this question, sigma 1 is, see, not answering. They told sagging BM. So for this question, sigma 1 is what? They are not told sagging, now they are telling sagging BM. So for this question means what? For question number 5, sigma 1 is compression or tension? Fast. Sigma 1 is compression. Okay. Sigma 1 is compression and sigma 2 is tension. Tensile. Okay, start. Now, as per the question, tell me, sigma 1 compression, tell the limit for this one. Limit for this one, 100 Newton per mm square. Limit for this one, they told the limit. Limit for this one is 125 Newton per mm square. Okay. Now, start. When sigma 1 becomes 100 Newton per mm square, that is compression, then sigma 2, that is when, see, sigma 1 is 100 means what? When, that is stress at top fiber. Stress at top fiber reaches 100, then stress at bottom, this is why 100? 100 is as per limit, as per data, as per limit in the data, limit in data. Okay. Then sigma 2 stress at bottom fiber. That is when the stress at top fiber, sigma 2 will reach, tell how much answer? Don't tell 125, don't see 125. When the self-service person spends 100 rupees, how much AC bill will come? How much? See there, sigma 2 will reach how much? 117 by 133 into sigma 1. Sigma 1 is 100. Tell fast this answer. Tell this answer fast. This answer fast. Answer. Little more accuracy required. 117 by 133 into 100. 87.9699. Correct? 87. 105. I got 87. 117 by 133 into 100. 87.9699. 87.96992 Newton per mm square. Correct or not? Tell me. Correct or not? Fast, tell me. Correct or not? Suppose you, as per data, you consider compression, don't see tension. If the compression is allowed to reach 100, when the compression reaches 100, at that time, how much tension will come? Other side, 87.9962. Correct? Now compare. This is less than, this much what? This much tension. This much tension. This is less than permissible limit of how much? Permissible limit of how much? For tension, what is the permissible limit? Tell the answer fast. For tension, what is the permissible limit? What is the permissible limit for tension? That is the money in the other person. What is the permissible limit for tension? This is the stress developed actual bill. Now tell me permissible bill. 125 Newton per mm square. Therefore, tell me, safe or unsafe? Suppose you allow compression to 100. See, if you allow compression to 100, then tension will come 87 point something. It is less than 125. Safe or unsafe? I want that one. Safe or unsafe? Safe or unsafe? Safe. That is safe. Therefore, we can find MR. We can find MR by MR equal to sigma 1 into Z1 equal to sigma 1 how much? Sigma 1 is 100 into Z1 is 2.41603 10 to the power 6. You can find MR in Newton millimeter or you can convert to kilonewton meter. You can use that equation and find MR. How much? Why calculator? 241.603 kilonewton meter over. This is the MR for the beam. Tell me, fully clear or not? I am changing color now. Fully clear? You verified. If one side reaches the limit, you are sure that other is within the limit. Therefore, safe. Full clear means tell me. I will go to the next part. I will go to the next part now. Fast. If it is fully clear, okay. Now, or I will do one thing. See, all you finish now. Leave it. Or alternately, suppose you do one thing. Don't consider 100. Go to 125. Alternately, when sigma 2 reaches how much? Sigma 2 means tension. Reaches 125 Newton per mm square. Then sigma 1 will reach how much? Answer, tell me. Sigma 1 will reach. First time what you tried? You tried compression of 100. Then we came to know that tension is safe. Therefore, okay, using 100, you find MR. Now, other way, you don't see 100 now. You allow the bottom fiber stress to reach 125. If the bottom fiber reaches 125, tell me what stress will come in the top? Sigma 1 will become 133 by 117 into sigma 2. Answer. Sigma 2 is 125. What is the answer? If you allow the bottom fiber to reach, how much? If you allow this one to reach 125, then how much stress will come there? Tell me. How much stress will come there? Top fiber. How much stress will come at the top fiber? 142.094. It will reach 142.094 in compression, which is more than permissible compression of how much? Tell me. Which is more than permissible compression of how much? Permissible compression of how much? If you allow the tension to reach 125, then compressive stress will reach 142.094, which is more than permissible compression limit of 100 Newton per mm square. Therefore, tell me, safe or unsafe? Tell the answer. If you allow the tension to reach 125, then compression will reach 142.094. Then safe or unsafe? Tell the answer. It is more than the permissible compressive limit of 100. Therefore, safe or unsafe? Fast. It is safer. You are danger person. Allowed compressive stress is 100. It is you are telling both are safe. How you got safe, first of all? How you got safe idea? It is not safe. Why? Because the stress will exceed the limit. Not safe. Therefore, what you can tell? Therefore, we cannot find MR by sigma 2 into Z2 substituting sigma 2 equal to 125. You cannot use sigma 2 125 because why? If you allow the sigma 2 value to reach 125, then tension is safe. Why? Limit is 125. But at that time, compressive stress will go beyond the limit. It will go beyond the limit of 100. Therefore, you cannot find MR by sigma 2, MR equal to sigma 2 into Z2, substitute. Or if we want to find MR by MR equal to sigma 2 into Z2, then sigma 2 should be what? Tell me. It should be what? Increased or decreased? When sigma 2 reaches 125, sigma 1 will go beyond 100. No. It will tell, no, I cannot resist it. Therefore, 125, you know money matter yesterday. You know money matter. So, sigma 2 is to be reduced or increased. Sigma 2 is to be reduced or increased. You know money matter yesterday. If he pays something, other person is unsafe, then you have to spend lesser. What do you have to do? So sigma 2 is to be what? Increased or decreased? Is to be reduced. Should be reduced. Reduced to what? Reduced to such a value that for that sigma 2, sigma 1 will reach, how much, tell me? For that sigma 2, for which sigma 1 will reach how much? If sigma 2 is 125, it is beyond the limit. For tension, no problem. Problem for compression. Therefore, you have to reduce it to such a value so that for that particular sigma 2, sigma 1 will reach how much? Sigma 1 will reach how much? Answer. This is the concept. Sigma 1 will reach how much? This much difficulty. Sigma 1 will reach 100 Newton per mm square. 100 Newton per mm square. Therefore, I will rub here now. Therefore, what you have to do? Therefore, find sigma 2 so that sigma 1 is limited to 100. That is sigma 2 equal to, where is it? 117 by 133 sigma 2 into sigma 1 is 100. You know that answer. How much answer? See, you know that answer. How much answer? Sigma 1. Even though its capacity is 100, so even though tension capacity is how much? Is 125, we cannot use it. We have to reduce it to how much value? How much answer? Tell the answer. Tell the answer. Over. Last part of this one. Over. Now only one question remains. One homework I will give you. Then you go for next question. So that sigma 1 will reach how much? Sigma 2. Sigma 2 125 is not possible. Sigma 2 125 is not possible. Why? If tension reaches 125, compression will go beyond the limit. It will tell, sorry, I am not safe. So sigma 2, you please become lesser so that I can breathe. 87.9699. 87.9699 Newton per mm square. Therefore, find MR by sigma 2 Z2 equal to 87.9699 into Z2 is 2.74613 10 to the power 6. I will give answer. Why answer? It is same answer. Check the answer. 241.603 kilonewton meter. It has to be same. It has to be same. Tell the answer. Yes or no? Fast. Answer has to come same. Irrespective of front wheel or back wheel, vehicle speed is same. It has to be same. Otherwise, subject is nonsense. All these theories are nonsense. Tell me, same or not? Answer. You tell, is it same or not? So, irrespective of whatever you do, answer is same. Okay. Now, therefore, MR for this cross section is 241.603 kilonewton meter. Actually, this is based on what? Compression limitation. Correct? This is based on compression limitation. Okay. Now, one homework I will give you. See, same question. Compression 100, tension 125, but BM is hogging. BM is hogging. Top tension, bottom compression. So, stress diagram is like this. This is your sigma 1, this is sigma 2. tension compression, sigma 1 is now tension, sigma 2 is compression. Okay. I will briefly solve. You make a note later. See, I will first do one thing now. I will not look at the chat box. I will keep on solving. You observe and tell me everything clear or not. So, or imagine this is a recorded class. But recorded class with so many explanation over. So, not much explanation. See, how I will solve. See, I won't see chat box now. Bending moment is hogging. So, top sigma 1 is tension. Bottom sigma 2 is compression. Okay, now, tension they told 125. For this one, limit is 125. For this one, limit is, compression limit is 100. Now, suppose I find MR by sigma 1 Z1, then sigma 1 I will first substitute 125 tension. But you should be careful. You have to verify. If the tension is 120, if this becomes 125, then how much this will become? Then your sigma 2 in compression will reach, see the equation there. It will come, sigma 2 will reach 117 by 133, 117 by 133 into sigma 1. Sigma 1 is 125. Will reach 109.9624. Oh, this is more than, correct? 125. Okay, now, it's 1 minute now. No, I am slightly changing the question now. I am telling compression is 100, tension is, I am taking 110. I want 110. For some reason, question change. Otherwise, it will become once again same question. No, leave it now. It will be, now I want the critical tension. So change the question. See, tension is 110. So limit for tension is 110. Compression 100. If I put tension 110, then sigma 2 will reach 110 sigma, then sigma 2 will reach 110 into 117 by 133 will reach 96.7669. Oh, this is less than permissible compression of 100. Therefore, safe. Therefore, I can happily find MR by sigma 1 Z1, substitute sigma 1 top fiber test tension of 110, get the answer in kilonewton meter. That will come exactly 100 into sigma 1 is, where is Z1, 241.603 kilonewton meter. No, Z1 110, 2.41603 into 110. 265.763 kilonewton meter. Or now, or suppose I want to find MR by sigma 2 into Z2. Now my sigma 2 is bottom stress, that is compression of 100. Now I cannot directly use, I should verify compression. When your compression sigma 2 reaches 100, then your sigma 1, which is tension, will reach 100 into 133 divided by 117 will reach 113.675. Oh, limit in tension is only 110. This is more than 110. That is the limit in tension. Therefore, I cannot find MR by the equation MR equal to sigma 2Z2 blindly substituting sigma 2 tension equal to compression equal to 100. No. The sigma to 100 is not allowed. It should be reduced. How to reduce? You know it. Reduce sigma to that is compression to such a value so that at that time sigma 1 reaches 110, that is the limit in tension. So that sigma 2 will be equal to 110 into 117 by 133, that is 96.7669. Now if I find MR by sigma 1 Z1, answer will come Z1 2.41603 will come 290, something wrong, 96.7669 into Z2, ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್, Z2 is 2.74613 will give you 265.763. Oh, same answer. So last time compression was critical, tension was relaxing. Now tension is critical, compression is relaxing. This example is the most important question. Go through this particular question 5-6 times, repeatedly understand and completely get grip on MR when both stresses are limited. Tell me, full clear? I have not explained much. Full clear or not? Full clear means I will tell one analogy to RCC now. If it is full clear, I will not see the board. I will look at you in the camera and tell about RCCT. Now, in RCC, there is a section called under reinforced section and over reinforced section. Under reinforced section is one when tension steel provided is less than that required for a balanced section. So, under reinforced section, stress will rapidly increase in tension side. Compression side, stress will be much, much lesser. So, there critical is tension. You can stress in tension will reach the critical value, but at that time stress in compression will be less than the limit, and it should remain lesser if you allow the compression to reach the limit. By that time tension will go beyond the limit. So under reinforced section, MR deciding factor is tensile strength. Why? Under reinforced means weakness in tension. Okay, now come to other one. Over reinforced section, too much of steel, then stress in tension will slowly increase, but stress in compression will rapidly increase. So a stage will come when stress in compression will reach the permissible limit. At that time tension stress will be lesser. So when the stress in concrete reaches the full limit, substitute that one, get the MR. At that time stress in steel will be lesser, or you cannot use full strength of steel, you can use partial strength of steel. So over reinforced section, strength deciding factor is compression, or under reinforced section full strength of steel is used, only partial strength of concrete used. Over reinforced section, full strength of concrete used. Why? Over reinforced means concrete will reach the critical, but steel will not reach critical. It is like too much of money is there. Full money you cannot use. You have to use partial. And there is a rarest of rare case that is called balance section. That is, in my class it never came, but here it will come now. That is when the compressive stress reaches the permissible limit, at the same time tension also will reach the permissible limit. It is called coincidence. In such cases, for strength, you can consider either tension full strength or compression full strength. Clear? Go through the statement. If you are studying RCC, write that also. Limit state method theory is changing, but concept is same for limit state also. Clear means I will go to the last question before I tell goodbye to YouTube. As I told, because of very bad response, people don't deserve my this much of teaching. They don't come, nobody comes live. Therefore, I decided enough is enough. They should, one fine day they will regret. I know it. One fine day they will regret. Oh, if you have gone to class live and more number, you would have continued, you would have got more knowledge. But it is too late. You can't contact me. Comment box if you write, continue, I will not continue. Comment box, I don't answer anything first of all. Okay, now, last question. See, this is actually very nice question. See now, very nice question. Last question. Last, katta kadayad question. Last question for this YouTube class, for bending shear test. Actually, bending test, section modulus, variation in the I section, how much strength, how much bending moment is resisted by flanges, how much by web, and different section for different loading, how to find bending moment and how to find stresses. Then what is shear stress? Very, very important. That VAY bar by IB shear flow, distribution of shear stress across section, rectangle will be like this, I section will be like this. Sorry. All these theories, so many things are there, that all I thought I will continue in YouTube at least another 15 more classes and make a complete presentation of the bending and shear. But I decided not to continue. Those who are hearing, if you see recording, you should regret. Okay, now start. So this is last class now. Now bending shear stress is what? Abruptly stopped. But I am stopping after bringing to a stage. Last question. Find MR if permissible compressive stress is permissible compressive stress is 1 minute. Permissible compressive stress is 1 minute. I will tell you. .5 Newton per mm square and permissible tensile stress is 58.5 Newton per mm square and bending moment is sagging. One question. Last question, and then one homework for you. Bending moment is hogging. New question. I will solve this question. These both are same special question. Hogging. Permissible compression is 133 Newton per mm square and permissible tension, permissible compression is 117. Permissible tension is 133 Newton per mm square. I will give answer for this one. Answer. Well, 117 into 2.74 613. For this question, answer 321.297 kilonewton meter. It is the homework for you. Enjoy later. Okay, come to this question. See, start. Rare question. See, bending. I am solving this question now. Solution. Sagging BM given. So top compression, bottom tension, and top compression is sigma 1. So sigma 1 is compression. Limit is in compression 66.5. Tension is sigma 2, and for that one limit is how much? 58.5. They are given randomly. Start. Suppose you find MR by sigma 1 into Z1, then sigma 1, which is compression, limit is how much? Limit is 66.5 Newton per mm square. but we cannot blindly substitute. Now, limit. But before substituting or using, check whether safe in tension or not. Whether safe in tension or not. Tension or not. If not safe, reduce the stress. Reduce the stress. Like last time. Okay, start. When your sigma 1 compression reaches 66.5, then sigma 2, that is tension, will become 117 by 133 into 66.5. Tell the answer. 117 by 133 into 66.5. Answer. 100. Answer. Answer. 117 by 133 into 66.5. Answer. Fast answer. 58.5. Right here. Equal to 58.5 Newton. I am not adding unit here. Then, oh, Udgara. See, oh, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೀಗೂ ಉಂಟೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಟಿವಿ ಚಾನಲ್ ಹೀಗೂ ಉಂಟೆ ಹಿಂದಿಲಿ ऐसा भी होता है क्या इंग्लिश is it possible yes possible oh which is exactly equal to permissible tension of 58.5 oh that is coincidence very very rare case of this question. Of course, here not coincidence. I said the question that way. The question is said by me. Next question also same way. It is a coincidence. It will never happen, but happen. So, or right here, this is nothing but exactly equivalent to what section in RCC? You can make a note. One note you can write. Oh, such a coincidence is RCC equivalent to what section? RCC equivalent to balance section, which never came in my class in all these 39 years. Not a single question I got exactly balanced. Little difference was there. I told you, when he has got 30 rupees 43 paisa, other should have 60 rupees 86 paisa. How it is possible? Paisa. Yes. Therefore, you can find MR by either sigma 1 into Z1 or sigma 2 into Z2. If you use this one, substitute sigma 1 equal to 66.5. If you use this one, substitute sigma 2 equal to 58.5. You do whatever you want. Answer. Tell me. Answer. You use sigma 1 into Z1 or use sigma 2 into Z2. Any one you can use. If you use sigma 1 Z1, this is compression. Use 66.5. If you sigma 2, this is tension. Use 58.5. If you sigma 1, multiply by Z1. If you sigma 2, multiply by Z2. Whatever you do, answer. Tell the answer. Whatever you do, answer. How much? Tell the answer. Whatever equation, you do it yourself only now. Okay, I will use 66.5. Into Z1 is 2.41603. I got 160.665. 665 kilonewton meter. Use other equation. Use other equation. Tell me, same answer or not? Use other equation. Tell me, same answer or not? No. If I use other equation, tell me same answer or not? You should type same. That's your last comment in YouTube. If same. Okay. So, this is a rare coincidence which will never happen. So, for complete grip on this subject, what you do is the previous question, two questions, one's sagging, one's hogging, compression, tension, both given. Study repeatedly that question. Among all this MR question, that previous question of permissible compression given 100 and 125 and one more given 100 and 110, those questions. Study that question repeatedly. understand everything and make a fair copy. This is actually once in a, it will never happen, just coincidence. Okay, with this one, MR part is thoroughly over. I would have continued further, but no, this is the last class now. For all those who are seeing my class in YouTube for bending and shear stresses, I know not much people, so many are seeing it actually. What they do is they download and see. I won't be able to know how many are viewing. Views are not less. I know so many are telling me very useful for us. But what they do is they are all selfish. At least once they should watch full, so that I come to know that my class is reaching them. They are not bothered. Download and see. Then I don't get the count. And that means I don't see response. So people should at least understand little selfishness. They should leave. At least when this much effort is I am putting, they should think, let me at least correctly see, go through correctly. Then second time you can download and see it. In the beginning only they will do one thing. They will go download and then watch offline. So anyway, I am not complaining. It is your wish and will and wish. You want to save the data, enjoy it. Same reason I stopped strength of materials class for third semester also. I told them 2-3 chapter I will continue. But I came to know day by day, everybody is down. They are not responding. I told them, if response is good, I will continue. I will cover stress strains, torsion, deflection, etc. Here see, I actually first thought, not only bending and shear stress, even deflection of beam and column, that buckling, both, all these 3 chapters I thought universal. But no, now over, last class, all those who are in the BSK batch, from coming Tuesday, you will get the link in Zoom. I will send you link in Zoom in the group. So those who are in the group, you get the link in Zoom. So Tuesday onwards, not YouTube, you log in by Zoom. I will give the link and user ID and password. I will send in the group. So Tuesday onwards, we will continue in the Zoom. YouTube class is over. Okay. All those who are not in the group, but who at least use something from me, all the best for them in future. So I am not reversing the decision now. Tuesday onwards will be Zoom. Okay, thank you.